Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I am super excited to talk to you about getting started with what I've been calling the education basics. We're just going to go through starting out your business with doTERRA and the steps that you need to take and some really great information about how doTERRA works, the system, the back office, all that kind of stuff. We're going to go over all of that in the next 6 weeks. And we're also going to have some fun challenges every week about, when you complete them, it's going to help you grow your business, but we're also going to do some fun prizes too. So it's going to be a really great 6 weeks. I'm super excited that you guys are joining us. Just like this particular recording, all of the recordings are going to be recorded. I said that wrong. All of the webinars are going to be recorded. So if you can't listen to them right at the time, you can't be at the meeting, that's okay. Just make sure that you listen to it that night so you have time to do the challenge throughout the week before the next week before you have to turn in your homework. Every week I will put out a link for the homework that you'll be given, and you just need to fill that out and complete it, and it'll come back to me, and we'll have some really fun drawings and some fun prizes. So I'm super excited to get started with this with you because I've gone through this training and I think it's really great. I think it gives you the basics of what you need, so it's not overly complicated. I don't expect anybody to go Presidential Diamond tomorrow, but there are a couple things that I do expect from you as being part of this training. One of those the first thing I expect is I expect you to participate in all 6 weeks. I know that the last time we did this training, I had so many technical difficulties with the program that we were using, and we kind of had to quit halfway through because I could not get the stupid thing to work. So finally we have this platform, the Zoom platform, and this works really great. The fun thing about Zoom, and I just use the free version of it because I don't ever have 250 people on my webinars. But I really like it because it's kind of like Skype, but it's a big meeting place. So it's a really great place to have group chats and things like that. But I love it because it works really great with my computer. It records well, and it processes everything. So I don't have any of the technical glitches that I had with the last one. So if you're part of the last class, I do apologize. But this class is going to be all 6 weeks. We're going to be on time. We're going to have no technical difficulties. So I expect everyone to listen to the webinars and to complete the challenges. And I also expect that you're going to run a 100 PV LRP, so the Loyal Rewards Program order. Since this is 6 weeks, I expect that you're going to do that in June and in July. So for the duration of this training, it's really important that you run 100 PV LRP because for one thing, you can't get commissions without it. So if you you can't build a business if you're not earning any money. So you can't get the commissions if you don't do the 100 PV LRP. And I'm going to talk a lot more about the Loyal Rewards program, so if you're not familiar with it, don't worry about it. I'm going to do a whole separate webinar and give you all that information. But that is something that I do expect that everybody is going to do that. I expect that you're going to take notes and that you're going to ask questions. I know a lot of times when there's trainings and things like this, it's really hard to speak up because you think, well, did she already cover that, or is it something I should already know? But I really want you to ask questions. Even if you think it sounds like a stupid question, it's probably not. And even if it is a stupid question, I like stupid questions. But there is no stupid question, because if you're wondering about it, I want you to ask rather than wonder. It's really important to me that you guys have the very best understanding of how doTERRA works and what you need to be doing. And if I don't know the answer, because there's still some stuff that I don't know, I will make sure that I find it for you. But I can't answer any questions that you don't ask. So make sure that you ask me questions. You can ask them during the webinar. You can private message me, text me, whatever. But please make sure that any questions that you have, that you ask me about them. And take notes, because there is a lot of information in this. So you're going to have a lot of things coming at you, and I want you to have a place that you can go back to and and, remember things. It's very helpful if you're writing things down and taking notes. So I really want you to do both of those things, take notes and ask questions. So I'm going to give you your very first assignment that I want you to have done before next week's webinar. It sounds like an easy assignment, but it's kind of a difficult assignment, and that is to find out why you want to do doTERRA as a business. And everyone's why is different, and this is not for me, this is for you. So it's important that you really think about it. I don't want this to be something that you're telling me what I think or what you think I want to hear, or anything like that. This is so that you see why you want to do this business, because this is your business, it's not mine. And it is true, when you profit, I profit, because I signed you up. But I want to develop you. This is more about you than it is about making money for me. I want to help you to live the best life that you possibly can. That's why I do this business. And I came up with my mantra, however you say it. People say it different, but mine is to share and empower, teach and train, spread hope, love, and essential oils to the world. That's my mantra. So I want you to come up with, why do you want to do this? Now, I recently did an exercise that I thought was really great, because it really dove deep into the why. I wrote down I think I had like 4 reasons why I wanted to do this. I mean, one of the reasons I want to do it is because I want to give my kids, a good childhood, and they're going to have a good childhood whether we have money or not. But I want to give them experiences. I want to give them fun things. I want to go to Disney with them. I want to go to take them places and spend time together as a family, and to give them those memories and and that kind of thing. And another one is I want my husband to be able to quit his job, because he's not very happy there. And even if he was happy there, it's always great to not have to work. So that was another one. I had like 3 or 4, maybe 5, I can't remember, reasons. But then the second question was, well, why is that important to you? And so it dove a little bit deeper. And then the third question was your answers for number 2, why are they important to you? And, it really just helps you to get into the real deep truth of it. It's more than just, I want to do this because I want to make some money. That's fine, but why do you want to make the money? And there's not any wrong answers. If the answer is you want to make money because you want to go on a cruise every year, that's a great answer. I mean, you don't have to have some altruistic answer. I want you to have an honest answer. That's the most important thing, is that you're being honest with yourself. So I want you to find out why, figure out why, and write it down. Write down why you want to do this as a business. And then I want you to also put together a little visual. I know some people call them dream boards, vision boards, whatever. But I want you to, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a big planned out thing, but even if you just find one picture that helps you visualize what you're looking for. So let's say that you want to build doTERRA as a business because you want to buy a new car. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And so what you do is you go and find a picture of the car that you want and hang that up somewhere. So just a little visual. It doesn't have to be a big deal. We're going to do vision boards later on in the 6 weeks. But I want you to, once you figure out your why, I want you to get a picture that symbolizes that, and I want you to hang it up somewhere. So those are your 2 first assignments for this week. I want you to have them done. We're doing our webinars on Thursdays, so I want you to have that done before next Thursday, before our webinar. And just come ready to learn and be open, and just be excited, because this is going to be really exciting. It's so much fun to go through this training, because it's just the basics. It doesn't dive deep. It's very simple. So a couple things that you can expect from me that I wanted to make sure that I said. I promise to answer your questions as quickly as I can. Anybody that's doing this training knows me and knows that I have 2 very crazy children. I have a Tasmanian devil and I have a pterodactyl. One because he is crazy and likes to throw things around, and the other one because she screeches like a pterodactyl. But I promise to get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. I stay at home with my kids, so it's not that much of a turnaround. But if I don't answer you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because my kids are driving me bananas. But I promise to get back to you as quickly as I can. I promise to present you with truthful information. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I'm going to be 100% truthful. I am an extremely ethical person, and I just can't, I'm not going to do something that's going to prevent me from sleeping at night. So I'm going to give you very truthful information. If you, for example, if you have a product that you haven't tried with doTERRA yet and you wonder what I think about it, I'm going to tell you honestly. There's a couple of products in doTERRA that I choose not to use, and it's not for any reason. It's nothing against doTERRA. It's just it wasn't the product for me. You know, I still think that they're great products, but I'm going to give you reasons why I don't. I'm going to give you truthful answers. That's very important. And I promise to support you in however I can. That's my third promise. I know everybody's busy. I know that it's difficult to change and do something new. You know, this is something that's brand new. It's out of the norm of what you've been doing, and it's hard. It's hard to change and do something new, anything new. But I promise to be here to support you. And so if you we're in 4 weeks and you text me and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just having a hard time, talk to me. I want to talk to you, and I'm not going to judge you, and I'm not going to, well, just do this. I hate it when people do that. I'm going to give you suggestions and things that are going to help you, but sometimes it's not as simple as well, just do this. But I promise I'm going to give you support, and I'm going to be here for you in any way that I can. So just let me know if there's anything else that you need from me during this training besides those 3 promises. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to start this training with you, and it's going to be really great. So I am going to send you all over something that I call a training agreement survey. And basically it's just that you are agreeing to the expectations that I have of you. So everything that I just went through, you're just agreeing that you're agreeing to that. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. My son is yelling in the background. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and I am so excited, and I will see you next week.